Cape Bay State Running here, powered by Marathon Sports, sponsored by New Balance. We're here with Abby Hennessy, the winner here of the Division 1A race in dominant fashion, 17:07, 17:08, I guess, 17:06 according to Mike Mahone. So it's official. So Abby, talk about this race. Very convincing victory over Greta Hammer, which I didn't expect.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a tough race. I wasn't expecting the hills to kind of kill my legs so much, even though they're so small. But like the rolling, like aspect of it, kind of like definitely was a little jarring. And the wind running into it definitely was an added layer of difficulty, because I was expecting, fast times usually come from Rentham, but I know it was a tough race, and I don't want that to deter me from how I finished, but I think it was really great to, I could always hear everyone cheering for Greta and stuff behind me, and that definitely kept me focused on the pace car and trying to stay up with it and stuff. And yeah, I think I don't want to get in my head about how I finished, because I'm just so grateful to race here, given I didn't get to race here last year, and I've never been divisional champion before, so that's something really special to do my senior year now. So yeah.
Yeah, and you had to have some high confidence coming into this, the way you've been running, breaking 17 at Franklin Park, doing it at Twilight, just the season you've had. How confident were you at that starting line?
Yeah, I think having those races early on in the season definitely gave me a lot of confidence, especially how I raced at Franklin Park. I felt like, almost for both of them, I felt really fresh throughout the end of the race, and just felt like I had a lot of kick left in me for the last mile or so, I'd say. So it felt a little different today. I think my legs definitely felt a little more tired right from the start. It just might have been not my best day if I were to race against myself at those two races, but I'm still happy with how it went.
Yeah, so next week the MIAA champions are going to be facing Greta again.
Yeah.
So what are you looking at? I mean, I know you want a victory there. Fort Devon's a tough course. So what are you thinking next week?
Yeah, definitely. It'll be a tough course, like you were saying, and having the really steep hill in the woods is something I didn't have to worry about here, obviously. So it's different tactically, I guess. And so I might try and plan out my kick a little later, I think, for on that race. But again, just trying to stay steady and strong through the first 2 miles and make a gap, and know that and be confident that my kick can outkick anyone else if they try to hang on or something.
Do you feel like things are progressing nicely for you for not only next week but Brooks, right? You're going to run Brooks Northeast, right?
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago I tweaked my TFL and IT band and had to take a week of just basic biking basically. And so that definitely made me a little nervous about how it would feel today. It hasn't really been bothering me for the past few days, so I'm grateful for that, and hopefully it will all settle down now into the postseason. But I know in the long term that little hiccup isn't going to make much of a difference, and really trying to progress still and keep the intensity high right now so I can really have my peak later on, because it's crazy to think that Brooks is still in 4 or 5 weeks, I think.
Yeah, I know. So you didn't feel any effects of that today?
Of my hip, I had felt it a little bit yesterday, but it was kind of, I've had a clicking sensation, but it hasn't really been painful anymore. So I knew that even if it was clicking during the race, it wasn't really gonna bother me physically, I thought. So yeah, it was more just taking the time off, I'd say.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like the team got second place, so that's a strong finish for you guys.
Yeah, we knew we were coming in as the underdog for against Lexington. I know we had been hoping to see if we could beat them or nudge them out a little bit in the times, but I think we're still so grateful to have a second place, and I'm just really honored to get to be a part of the team.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Abby, congratulations today, and good luck next week, but great job.
Thanks.